2020 started hot for Moxley as he beat Pac to become #1 contender. He would then go on to face Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship at Revolution, in which he had won. Moxley would go on to defend his title against the likes of Jake Hager, Brody Lee, Brian Cage, Darby Allin, MJF, Archer and Eddie Kingston, before eventually losing his title at Winter is Coming to Kenny Omega. This will not stop Moxley going into 2021 as one of AEW's hot properties, and without a shadow of doubt 2020 has really been his breakout year. 2020 salutes you, Jon Moxley. Alexa Bliss 2020 started with her starting as #1 in this year's Royal Rumble, where she lasted 27 minutes as she eliminated Kairi Sane, Mia Yim and Chelsea Green before herself being eliminated by Bianca Belair. Later that year, Bliss and Cross won the right to face the Kabuki Warriors at WrestleMania 36 after Bliss beat Asuka in a singles match. At Mania, Bliss and Cross won their second tag team championship. Bliss and Cross held the title for 62 days before finally being beaten by Sasha and Bayley at Extreme Rules Horror Show. Bliss appeared in a Bray Braun Swamp match as Sister Abigail, or Sister Bliss, depending on how you see that situation. After this series of Fiend attacks, Alexa showed signs of change, especially when his name was mentioned, delivering the Sister Abigail move to both Cross and Lacey Evans. Bliss was drafted to Raw with Bray and now is a part of the Firefly Funhouse. Bliss, still in transformation form into a new character, 2021 is going to see a big year for her. 2020 salutes you, Alexa Bliss. "2020 saw Drew McIntyre really come into his own as he would go on a winning streak, and with fan interaction during his matches would win him over as more of a face than a heel. He would then go on to this year's Royal Rumble, throwing Brock over the top rope and also winning said Royal Rumble to claim his title shot at WrestleMania against the current champion at the time, Brock Lesnar. Drew would win the title at WrestleMania that year and would defend his title on the same night on a pre-taped Monday Night Raw against Big Show. Drew won the title and would defend it against the likes of Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Dolph Ziggler, until facing Randy Orton, who he had a series of matches throughout the summer, starting at SummerSlam, Clash of Champions, and leading to a Hell in a Cell match. Sadly, at that said Hell in a Cell match, he would lose his championship to Randy Orton. Randy Orton sadly would only have that reign for 2 weeks, as Drew McIntyre won it on an episode of Monday Night Raw, leading him to face Roman Reigns at this year's Survivor Series. Drew McIntyre is currently the WWE Champion and will be facing AJ Styles at TLC. Do think that his year he will see out this year as the WWE Champion and will have a strong 2021. 2020 salutes you, Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton's 2020 started with a red-hot feud with his former friend Edge after Edge returned at this year's Royal Rumble, eliminating Orton from said match. Heated promos from Orton and Edge would lead to them having a last man standing match at this year's WrestleMania, which Orton lost. But not deterred, he would continue the feud with his former best friend at this year's greatest match ever Backlash pay-per-view. Orton beat Edge after Edge had suffered a major injury causing him to leave the WWE for a while, putting their feud on hold. After the match, Randy Orton would go back to his legend-killing gimmick, attacking the likes of Christian, Flair, Shawn Michaels in his feud with Drew McIntyre. Orton would lose both matches at SummerSlam and at Clash of Champions. Clash of Champions, he would be faced with those who he had attacked leading up to that event. The likes of Christian, Flair and Shawn all took revenge on him. This didn't put Randy Orton off challenging Drew McIntyre for the third time at this year's Hell in a Cell, where Randy Orton became the 10th time WWE champion. This would only lead to a 2-week reign, as Drew McIntyre would regain his championship on an episode of Monday Night Raw. Randy Orton is closing out 2020 with a feud with The Fiend Bray Wyatt, leading to them having a match at this month's TLC. With rumours of 2021 and Edge's return, we'll see them continue their Red Up feud from this year. So Randy Orton is really going to be busy leading into 2021. But as for now, 2020 salutes you, Randy Orton. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Dave in real life. You, as always, have been awesome. And remember to always keep it real. And if you haven't, please like the video, share it on all social media, leave a comment, and if you aren't subscribed, please consider it, as I would be very grateful. And until next time, bye for now.